What up everyone, it's your boy Adilo Chino and welcome to another episode of Keeping Calm with Adilo Chino. I am here with the amazing therapist right here. What up everyone, it's your boy the therapist right here. I hope you guys had a fantastic week. So yeah, should we just get into it because I've got a lot to cover today and it kind of relates to last week how you were talking about how you are a perfectionist. So I thought of coming up with a different activity for you. So this week we are gonna go deep right into your soul. No, I'm just joking. Not your soul, but like go in deep to build a better connection within yourself. And that is that I'm gonna be asking you 15 questions, deep questions. Wow, you're gonna ask me deep questions. That's pretty interesting. Oh, I'm pretty stoked. Let me sit back and relax and let's do this, yeah? So the first question is, what are you mostly wrong about? What am I mostly wrong about? That is, that's tough. Oh, I can't think of anything on top of my head. I think I'm gonna be tongue twisted. What I was really wrong about would be that you need to be successful to be happy. And yeah, that's probably the thing that has been kind of engraved to me. So success equals happiness. And yeah, I think that's wrong. It should be the other way around. Happiness equals success. The second question is, what is the most stressful experience you have experienced? Stressful experience in my life would be moving to Australia. Like I moved here all of a sudden, I packed my things and just moved. I had nowhere to go, nowhere to stay, have no friends or family in Melbourne. So that was really extremely stressful because I landed on the Sunday and the next day I had work, so I really had a place to stay. And also I think the other stressful moment of my life was removing friendships and relationships like that I built over the years, just cutting it and just starting fresh, starting new, which was the most stressful. You have certain people in your life where you always ran to talk to about your emotional state and stuff like that. I kind of cut a lot of people while I moved here, so yeah, that was stressful trying to fill that void. Why did you take that career path? So what you're doing in life right now in terms of your career path, why did you take that path? My choice for career path was really funny. I went to university in Otago in Dunedin back in New Zealand. I was studying health science because my parents were like, oh, I want you to be a doctor. So I was like, okay, cool. Gave that a go. Didn't enjoy it at all. So I hit a time and place where I did not know what I was doing with life. I was playing darts. I was playing darts, so I basically put a lot of career choices on this dartboard. And yeah, just threw a dart. I had put in software engineering, so I landed on that. And yeah, the rest is history. Now I am a software engineer. Funny thing, isn't it? It's funny how you put your life to chance. And yeah, through a dart. So this question is pretty big. It's gonna make you tap into your deep emotional thoughts. And that is, what was a place, time, event, moment that transformed you? Like change your perspective, idea, or what made you come alive in a different way? A time or place or event that changed my life. I think for me it was visiting Pakistan. A lot of people are poor, a lot of people that have a lot. So that changed me in the sense that I didn't need a lot to be happy. So I reduced a lot of materialistic things in my life. So that changed me quite a lot. It opened my eyes to reality that happiness isn't associated with an item. It's actually associated within. It's not really associated with materialistic things. So yeah, that really changed my perspective and my outlook on life. And it also made me drive to help people more as well. So yo, that was like a win-win situation. What advice would you give yourself 5 years ago? The advice I'd give Adilo Chino 5 years ago would be YOLO. You only live once. Now for real though, like the advice I'd give myself 5 years ago is like, don't be afraid of trying new things. Just do it for yourself. Don't do it for people. Don't do it for Instagram followers. Don't do it for social media. Do it for yourself. If you want to grow, you do it for yourself and do it and have fun. Enjoy that process of doing it, and don't worry about what people think of you while you do that. And don't be afraid. Never be afraid of trying new things. If it's singing, and even if it's bad, if you're doing it for fun, like who cares what people think? That would be the biggest advice I'd give Adilo Chino 5 years ago. Because I'm the type of person that words kind of affect me. Don't worry about what people think, just do it. You know, you only live once, which is true, which is kind of corny, but it's facts. Did you ever get lost in life in terms of, you had a set path set out and then all of a sudden you went like off track? If that did happen, what was something that brought you back to the path of what you wanted to do in life? I did feel lost in life. It's always the case where you just like, what's the purpose of life? What's the meaning of life? Always, every day, man. Like, every day I go through that. Every single day. It's usually my friends, my close friends, put me back on the path and motivate me to do better. And also thinking about my experiences growing up, and also my traveling, like experience from traveling has kind of pushed me back into life and what I want to do in life. What's something that you love about yourself? I love my calves. My calves are my favorite thing about myself, and also I don't give up. What's something you hate about yourself? I think that I don't like about myself is probably my accent. Number one, definitely my accent. And the other one probably is my skin color. I don't like being called olive skin. What do you consider the best achievement in the last 5 years? Biggest achievement in the last 5 years is graduating from university. First one to do that in my family. I was pretty like happy, stoked. It was build up. You get to graduation and it's like, oh my god, I've actually graduated. But then life resumes. The achievement just got watered down the next day. Like you look back and say, oh, I just graduated. Like life goes on. So yo, definitely biggest achievement. And probably the other biggest achievement is moving to Australia, living alone, being independent, doing decisions on my own. What legacy do you want people to remember you by? I'd like people to remember me as the guy that helped a lot of people. That would be my ultimate legacy to leave behind. Is Adilo Chino helped so many people. Another big question here, a really deep one, and that is, do you think people fall in love with the right person, or do they fall in love due to the fact that it's the right timing? I'm the worst person to ask about love. I am. Like, bro, I don't even know like how to answer this question. Hey, why is it so hard? Right time or the right person? I don't know. I guess right person maybe, but then again, it could also be right time, because you might fall in love in the right time, but the person might be wrong, and then you break up with them, and then you fall in love with the right person, the timing may be wrong. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I think it's a bit of both. No, in fact, I think it's destiny. If it's meant to be, it will be. So yeah, if you fall in love with someone, it was meant to be. And if you fell in love with someone, you broke up with them, then it was a lesson to be. That is a really tough question. Do you ever find it easy to admit that you're wrong? I think with being wrong, I never used to admit I was wrong. I was afraid that, oh my god, that I'm wrong. It's like a pride thing, but I'm starting to learn more to be more like honest about it. If hello can be replaced as a greeting by another word, what would it be? The perfect word to replace hello with as a greeting would be, for me, peace. Like, you want peace upon everyone, so instead of saying hello, I'd prefer people to say peace. Instead of saying hello Adilo Chino, I'd be like, peace Adilo Chino. And it's like, I hope you find peace in life and peace within and all of that. So yeah, be at peace would be a good greeting call. What task would you really fail at? I'd fail at singing, because man, my voice is not made for singing. I sound like a flamingo when I sing. I don't even know what a flamingo sounds like. I sound funny when I hear my voice singing. It's like, yo, who is this guy singing? Take him off the recording. And the other thing that I'd probably fail at is drawing. I'm only good at stick figures. So painting and art like that, I'm pretty bad at. So stick figures for life. There's probably like a ton of other things I'd fail at, but I can't think of it top of my head. If you were to die suddenly in the next year, what would be something you'd change in your life at this moment, and why? Dying in a year, what would I change? Bruh, honestly, like, I don't even know, man. I think would be doing more things for people and helping them would be one. That's what I would change, because I'm not doing enough. The other thing that I would change is my mentality. Even though I'm dying in a year, I still should be capable of achieving what I've set out to achieve. So like just getting out of the comfort zone, networking, making new friends, and just doing things that I've never done before. That's what I would change. And be open more to things, like be open more to change. Those are the three things that I do. That brings us to the end of the session. I hope you really enjoyed it, because these are the type of questions that you should be writing down in your journal, like every day. Challenge yourself to write a journal where you ask yourself deep questions so you can build a deeper connection with yourself and kind of grow within yourself as well. So yo, that's pretty good. There's some good answers, like really really deep, insightful answers. I'm really proud of you. Is there anything else you'd like to add? There's nothing else to kind of add to any of this. This is pretty good insight feelings that I'm tapping into, which is amazing. Because I would never think of questions like that to ask myself. And now that you ask me these questions, I'm kind of thinking of starting a journal and adding it to my journal. Like every day, just writing a question and answering it. So if you guys are new to the channel, like, subscribe, leave a comment. You know the drill, typical drill that I always say in every single video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like the therapist said, like, subscribe, and all of the above. And we will see you guys next week. Stay safe, ma'asalama, and peace.